And the course used to be an old racetrack, so we're lucky to get out here in 1987. Should be the spot. Let's see. Wow, this is interesting. I got no expectation. Looked like it might have stopped raining. Could even luck out here.
The course is very compact, you know?
Okay.
It's a compact course.
Alright, so we're officially checked in.
The racetrack was called Boitsfort. It was the scene for horse racing for 120 years until 1998 when it saw its last race. Currently, there's still a lot of pieces of that racetrack that are still sitting today, grabbing a couple beers while I'm waiting for my tea time in this rain delay. Not the nicest day for footage, but grateful enough to play the country of Belgium.
I see people there. So the actual clubhouse where you check in is where the horses used to be. It officially opened in 1875.
With the two galleries that are still there in 1878, and the buildings that we were able to check in and walk around in, the stables in the 1900s. So a ton of history here that you're just going to walk through. It also is a park that you'll see a lot of people running around throughout the park, and it's just a beautiful experience to play a course like this if you're from America or if you're just a local. The course itself was built in 1987. It's only 9 holes, and it looks like it was built by the Diamond Golf architects. It offers a driving range and a golf school academy, a putting area, and just a ton of other amenities as you walk through the stables where the horses used to be. And you also have those grandstands or galleries, however you want to call them. And I tell you what, it's just a fun experience walking around there. You're hitting off mats in the driving range, just to be very transparent with that. But overall, the chipping green area and every other piece of that practice facility is top notch. It's a great facility to practice if you're trying to get good at golf quickly. And you don't have to hit the ball 300 yards here, you'll end up in trouble. It's a short games course. You're only going to want to hit about maybe a pitching wedge on each one of these holes. Some of them go a little bit further, about 200 yards. We're going to talk about the strategies throughout this course and how it does kind of end up feeling like a full 9-hole facility. This is a 9-hole qualifying golf course, an eco-friendly golf course that has a nature important environment nicknamed Naturo 2000, which I pulled right from their website. Now it's a par 29 with a total length of 1,551 meters from those mentees, or 1,357 meters from those lady tees. It's short, but it's a technical golf course that makes you feel like a challenging play for any golfer, depending beginner or an expert. The first at least 6 holes, you can make the argument that you can hit a pitching wedge, with number 6 being about 180 yards, so it drops a little bit further. At that point, you can't go pitching wedge. 7 and 8, or driver almost, 267 yards and 302 yards. And number 9 ends with probably the nicest par 3 on the course. There are almost all par 3s outside of number 7 and 8, which are honorable par 4s because of how far they are. The course is pretty challenging. There's bunkers, there's a lot of strategic play, also just a lot of play. There's a tournament right before this. The weather conditions weren't that good, so I assumed it would be actually a pretty quick day of playing golf because no one would be out there. But they get a lot of play. It's in the heart of Brussels. It's easily the closest golf course to Center City, and if you're looking to play in Belgium, you'll probably end up at this facility unless you're looking for a championship type golf course. These are the local type courses that I'm trying to get in. I feel like you can get more for less. I believe it was like 17 euros. It wasn't much at all. I could double check, but I couldn't find that information as easily as I could. And I think just finding the information on the racetrack alone is the heart of this course. You have the racetrack that has been converted into a park that flies around this golf course, so even in the nicer conditions you'll find people out there walking and running and maybe even getting hit by a golf ball if they're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Overall, this was a great experience, finally crossing off another country on my list, playing only a quick 9, and I couldn't get any good footage, to be honest with you. I was having some camera problems that day.
It was an experience. The people I played with as well, they were very nice.
And English. So
Yeah, and they're good. They were pretty good. They played pretty well.
Et on va essayer d'être de plus en plus nombreux, donc continuez aussi à motiver vos copains, ceux qui sont perdus cette fois-ci.